The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Taylor had warned Ridge about Deacon's presence. She sensed something had happened between him and Brooke, but Ridge immediately denied that thought. He believed that Taylor's making up the story to blaming Brooke to sabotage his marriage with his malicious intent. So Ridge got angry and scolded Taylor. If he knew that truth, would Ridge feel remorse for treating Taylor that way? B&B spoilers said Sister Steffi and Thomas were stunned to hear the strange story from Douglas. Steffi suspects Deacon is the Santa Claus who locked lips with Brooke that night. Not stopping there, Steffi and Thomas would be even more surprised when they review the Brooke home video with Charlie's help. As expected, Deacon did kiss Brooke, but what happened next matters. Deacon stayed at Brooke's house until the next morning, just a few hours before Ridge returned home. Immediately, Steffi informed her mother that Brooke was terrible for betraying Ridge because of that prisoner named Deacon. Not only that, but Taylor later learned that Brooke had lured Douglas into keeping this secret. How could she do this to a 10-year-old kid? And although Taylor's very opposed to Brooke's actions, first they need to find a way to solve the problem in the right way. The current Steffi just wants everyone to see Brooke's flirtatious side as soon as possible. But for someone as mature and as calm as Taylor, she might be able to come up with a better solution. Although the two of them are mother and daughter, in contrast to a somewhat short-tempered, angry Steffi, Taylor's a calm and thoughtful mother. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Ridge did not fully trust Taylor after hearing the truth from her, and it seems Ridge has mixed his feelings and misunderstood Taylor's good intentions. Ridge has the disadvantage of always being stubborn and not trusting anyone until he has witnessed the truth with his own eyes. So when faced with Taylor's warning, Ridge thinks that Taylor has been persuaded by Steffi, and the two are planning to destroy his marriage. So Ridge lashed out at Taylor. Of course, Taylor wasn't in such a bad mood. Ridge would soon find out when Steffi showed him the security footage she obtained from Brooke's house the night he was away. The next scene will be when Ridge comes to confront Brooke. Coincidentally, this is also the time when Brooke is about to confess everything to Ridge. Only she was one step behind Taylor, and now Brooke didn't even have a chance to admit fault. Faced with Ridge's fury, Brooke could only do her best to convince her husband that she and Deacon were nothing more than a kiss. But now Ridge was so desperate that he couldn't trust anyone anymore. There's no way Deacon would just lie next to his wife and do nothing. Ridge knew how much the obnoxious guy loved Brooke. Ridge also didn't understand why Brooke would dare instruct Douglas to keep such a big secret. Understandably, Brooke was sure Ridge would divorce immediately if he knew this fact. What will Ridge do with the pain Brooke brought him? Is this the end of Brooke and Ridge's marriage?